Hi there, welcome to episode 4. Today we will talk about the reaction of the people in the neighborhood when they saw that there was a pickleball court being built. We will also look at different ways for you to come to Nicaragua. So I won't travel anywhere this episode, but I'll help you decide how to get here and visit this beautiful town. We'll also talk about different things that we did in the casita, and we'll talk about my coconut tree. Come along. So why are walls important? Walls are important for a couple of things. For several months out of the year in San Juan del Sur, we get heavy winds, and you really can't play pickleball when it's really windy. The other reason is we want to keep the ball on the court or at least close to the court. Otherwise, we would be running down the block to get the ball every time we miss the ball. I had this cute little Grand Vitara that I had for years, and I took it everywhere. She was getting a little bit old, and I was running out of money, so I had to sell her to complete all of the walls to put around the court. I have this really beautiful coconut tree that produces these really wonderful yellow coconuts. However, there's two problems. The first problem is I also have a lot of gray squirrels, and the gray squirrels like to eat the coconuts before I can get to them. The other problem is that the palm fronds, they tend to hit the electrical wires. So I'm all constantly looking and making sure that the palm fronds aren't going to break my fiber optic line or my electricity line. And so I always have to get somebody to cut them back. Here we are in the garden today, and Carlos is up here in the coconut tree. He is so awesome, and he is picking a coconut for me to drink. Here it comes. Yeah, Carlos. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay. Cold and delicious. Today I will not be traveling, but I will help you to decide how to get here because there's two really main options on how to travel to Nicaragua. You have two choices when coming to Nicaragua. You can fly into Managua, Nicaragua with the airport code MGA, or you can fly into Liberia, Costa Rica with airport code LIR. We will talk about the pros and the cons of both of those. There are direct flights into Managua from the United States, but there are many more direct flights into Liberia, Costa Rica from both the United States and Canada. The distance to drive from either airport is pretty much the same. However, if you fly into Liberia, then you will have to cross the border between Costa Rica and Nicaragua. Here we will look at a flight from Calgary to Liberia, Costa Rica, and the ground transportation that takes place immediately afterwards.
Mueve la cintura y los hombros y mueve tu cabeza. Sonríe todo el día y recuerda del amor y de belleza. Mueve la cintura y los hombros y mueve tu cabeza. Sonríe todo el día y recuerda del amor y de belleza.
There are many experienced shuttle drivers that shuttle people from the Liberia airport to San Juan del Sur every day. They have it down. They know what they're doing, and I can recommend people for you to use for this. They drive to the border, and there you have to cross over the border. Once you get to the border on the Costa Rican side, it is inevitable. You have to walk a little bit. You have to do the normal things that you have to do at every border crossing. You have to show your passport. You have to tell them what you're doing, why you're leaving Costa Rica, why you're entering Nicaragua. And there's two checkpoints, a Costa Rican and a Nicaraguan. Halfway through, if you can get, there's these men on these tricycles that give you a ride. They're not very expensive. You have to negotiate the price. I think $5 to $10 to take one or two people across is a very good price to pay. It is a very easy transition. Once you get through the Nicaraguan checkpoint, then you get back onto your shuttle and you are almost home. Once you make it through the border and you are back inside of the shuttle, you will drive past Lake Nicaragua on your right. You will see some humongous wind turbines. In the lake, in the distance, you will see Ometepe Island with two volcanoes. One it has been active in the last couple of years. It is gorgeous. And it is not very long until you're at your destination in San Juan del Sur. Once you make it through the border and you are back inside of the shuttle, you will drive past the lake. We will now look at an example of a flight from Toronto to Managua. So there's several airlines that do this flight. They always have one stop. It's either somewhere in the United States or it's in San Salvador, El Salvador. They're still great flights.
Mueve la cintura y los hombros y mueve tu cabeza. Sonríe todo el día y recuerda del amor y de belleza. Mueve la cintura y los hombros y mueve tu cabeza. Sonríe todo el día y recuerda del amor y de belleza.
Once you get through the Managua airport, you should have a shuttle organized and waiting for you outside. This shuttle brings you directly to San Juan del Sur, and it is a gorgeous ride through the mountains. You see volcanoes, you see little towns with people doing handicrafts, you see people selling honey on the side of the road. It is fantastic. You'll also pass by Lake Nicaragua, but this time it'll be on your left-hand side and you will see the island of Ometepe. Once you get through the Managua airport, you check out the little blue house across the street. This is where Carla and her mom Vicenta live.
Bueno, porque los chicos siempre venían aquí a buscar sus bebidas, energizantes, agua, beer. Entonces yo pensé, es buena idea para que ellos tengan un lugar cerca para disfrutar de nuestras bebidas. Muy buena idea, sí. Ellos han ayudado mucho a nuestras ventas, a nuestros ingresos.
I also have a job as an English teacher online, so having a very stable and fast intranet is very important to me. So I have fiber optic. It has great speeds. There's a little town between San Juan del Sur and Managua. It's called Catarina. And Catarina has a lot of artisans, and you can buy a lot of different things there, including plants for your garden. It's a little bit higher in the mountains, so a lot more things grow there. But you can also buy lampshades like this, and this is exactly what I did for my casita.
So that's episode 4. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends. I have a goal to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe.